Today will be lesson 8 in the instructional videos for Master Kuo Lien Ying's Guang original Tai Chi form. And before we begin the lesson, I'll do a brief demonstration of where we should be in the form. I'll start from the beginning and then do the opening section and then what we call the repeat section. So we're a few moves into the repeat section. First I'll do it without calling out the moves, and then I'll do it calling out the moves. So that's where we would have finished up to the last lesson. So I'll do it one more time, and this time I'll call out the moves. Standing at attention, pivot the foot, right palm to ask Buddha. Grasp bird's tail, single whip. Stork cools wings. Brush knee, twist step. Parry and punch. Step up, apparent close up. Carry tiger to mountain. So that's the end of the opening section, and this would be the beginning of the repeat section. Fist under elbow to repulse monkey. Turn, slow palm, planting, flying. So this is where we'll begin the lesson. From this position here, you should be on the 45 and in the horse. Again, this foot can be straight. It doesn't have to be turned out on 90 degrees. Right hand will be horizontal, about shoulder height, and the left will be parallel to that foot. Right palm is facing out, and left palm is fingertips are down. Come up, horizontal, turn from the waist. From here, we're going to step through to 12 o'clock. So from here, it's going to come, the footwork will come through the center. So remember, it comes through the center and then straight forward, and then end up on toe up on the heel. The same time that the left legs come through, the hands come together into this straight line facing exactly at 12 o'clock. The left hand from here can come straight out, and the right hand is, the tip of your left hand will be nose level, like here. And then the hand length comes down to about your Tantian here. And the right hand intersects it about a third of the way up, or about half to a third of the way up on the same line. So it's like a triangle from tip of the nose to the fingertip down to the Tantian, and then this hand is on that bottom line of that triangle here. So again, from slow palm, planting flying, come through the center, and then hands are aligned to the nose and down in front of your abdomen. Fingertips are just lightly spread. The thumb is spread out, but not like exaggerated. So again, from here, come through into the center. So I do it from this position here. And again, I'm turning straight forward with my attention. At this point, my foot, right foot, being on the 45, I just leave it there. Or if you wish, you can also turn it straight forward. Up to you. Okay, so from this position here, I'm going to drop this hand down with the fingers down, and the left hand, the fingers will face you like that. So from here goes to there. At the same time, as you step up, you're going to step up to right comes to the left. You're going to raise the right hand, brush the fingertips along your left palm, and then come up to horizontal. You think about brushing the fingertips, and the fingers stay relaxed until the final horizontal position. Again, like in many of the other moves that you're practicing, you can just practice going back and forth. So that be the second part of the move. Coming up, brush to horizontal. At this point, when you come to horizontal, you're going to raise up to more of a standing position. And then as you step back, touch the ground like there's a cliff behind you again, and then rock back. As you rock back, the hands kind of meet and turn. So I'll do this a few times facing this way. Come up and brush and rise. Step back, hands change to vertical. Come up, step back. So when I come here, I like to kind of come like that. So they're not touching, but they kind of come close and then go into their original position. And I like to, from here, I like to kind of stay low and then rise at the end. And then step back and then rock back into position. I'll do it facing this way. From this position here, so step out, slow palm slanting flying, step up, and from here, rise up, horizontal, step back to the original position. Okay, so you only do it one time, but we're going to repeat that back and forth so you can see the motion. Come up, rise up, and again, this stays relaxed until the very end. Step back, rock back. Step up, brush the palm, horizontal. Step back, original position. Step up, step back, rock back. Remember in a lesson on repulsed monkey, I said that there's a concept of drawing silk. So in drawing silk, you imagine like threads, silk threads attached to your fingertips. And then as you pull, the tension is just keeping the thread taut. So there's no jerking or slack and pulling. So again, the motions that you do with your fingertips, imagine that there's like silk threads on a pulley, and then you're trying to control that motion so that is a constant feeling of pressure like that. So when I'm raising up, I imagine there's like threads weighted down until I get to the end, kind of flipping the thread out. And then when I come back, pulling that thread back. So you can see it from here, and then drawing that silk thread back. So that's kind of the imagery I like to use and kind of feeling pulling the silk thread. And it happens all the way through the Tai Chi form. You utilize this same kind of thing of drawing thread. Maybe that'll help some of you get that feeling of what that feels like. Again, the motion always comes from the body. So in here, when you come in, kind of condense in to this position here. And then as you step up, the body does the rise. And as you step back, the body does the drawing back to this position. The rise, and then the drawing back. Again, in trying to teach these lessons, the difficulty is in teaching the beginner. A lot of these concepts will be foreign and unknown to the beginner, and there's going to be like too much to concentrate on. So in the simplified version of these movements, basically just step forward, raise the hand to horizontal, step back to the original position. But for more people who have been practicing this for a while, then it's good to kind of give these little pointers about how your body should feel and the way that you should express. So I'm kind of teaching a couple of different levels within the same lesson to various practitioners is how this is working. Okay, so going back to the original direction from repulse monkey, turn, slow palm slanting flying, step forward, then raise the right hand. From here, you're going to turn so you're facing exactly the opposite with the opposite hand. like that. Again, I'll do it in a different direction so you can see better. From here, I'm pivoting on the heel, and I'm pivoting on the heel. So I'm in basically the same position. Again, you can just practice this one portion, moving back and forth. So, back and forth. In the hand change, you can do it either horizontal, like that, or you can do it vertical. Again, keeping with how I like to use good Kung Fu principle, I like to come through the center for the change. I always adhere to that principle if I can, because going through the center allows me to be in that neutral position for changing to something else. Again, remembering that the moves are always not in the same sequence in real life. So being in a neutral position allows, I'm kind of drilling in that concept of coming through neutral to out, neutral to out, rather than just kind of swinging, which would be leaving myself exposed for other things happening. So from here, the turn looks like that. So again, going from this direction here, raise the right hand, and then the turn here. So you're just going to raise the left hand exactly how you did on raise the right hand and come back. But again, I'll do it in this direction here. So from repulse monkey, turn, slow palm slanting flying, which is a sweep over the leg, come through the center, raise the right hand, then turn. So you're exactly in the same position. Fingertips are nose level. This hand is third of the way down to Tantien. And then this hand, fingertips drop, palms face you, brush, rise, horizontal, shoulder level. Step back, and then hands come close and revert to the original position. Again, just to practice that one movement back and forth. Raise the left hand, rise, drawing silk, step back. So when you come back to this position, you're fairly square to the front and the hands like that, kind of like a on guard, ready position. Okay, so that'd be the short lesson for today. Raise left hand, raise right hand, and raise left hand. One more time from the direction that we'd be doing in here. Coming through the center, raise the right hand, step back, turn, raise the left hand, come back, turn, ending up shoulders square to the front. Okay, again, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you.